All right, so I already did a pickings video this month. I put it up about 3-4 days ago, and then I got a phone call from a friend, and he had about 30 lanterns that it was all or none. So I did the right thing and I went and bought all of them. And then that was Friday, today's Saturday. Went to the junk mall, the dirt mall, flea market, and bought even more because I need to build more shelves. So I gave myself an extra chore, but I want to show you guys what I got. We're going to start with the crown jewel. A greenish, turquoise-ish case. That means it's from the 90s and something incredibly rare. No, it's not. Though these are getting popular, we got a really decent shape CL2. Haven't even checked the date. I need glass. 4 of 85, and it's full of mud on the bottom. So that's cool. Inside's clean. It was pressurized. And I actually did not have one of these cases yet. And it'll fit my birthday lantern. So, which is going to be a go-to for family functions and travel. So, it was a great pickup. Really nice guy at the flea market. So, very happy with that. And then, so this came out of my buddy's collection. Looks like it was a parts lantern. We're missing the valve wheel, fuel cap. Soup can collar is really nice. I like these soup cans. They're great donors and builders for Frankensteins. So, yeah, another parts lantern. We're gonna see a few of those in this video. Excited about these because I don't have a lot from our northern neighbors. So this is a Canadian 321, I believe, 321B. And the fun thing about this is it's got a weird, completely frosted globe all the way around. It's not the picket fence where you get a little bit of frosting or the diagonal ones or just a line. Like, it is completely frosted. It is a Pyrex, so it's supposed to be on there. It's not something somebody made. Easy light. And then another 335, sorry. Should have known that from the valve wheel. I'm not super well versed with my Canadian lanterns. This one's pressurized. Really clean inside. Red valve wheel. That's always nice to see. Glass is good. I love the Canadian cleaning rod levers. Just a little different. You don't see them a lot here. No top vent nut. They didn't do that for some reason. But yeah, that makes like 3 Canadians total I have. So excited about that. I don't even know what this is. I think this is a Hippo light. It's kerosene. It's got a preheat cup. Vent falls off like it's supposed to. No, it's supposed to attach somehow. It's a project. Got this cool little lighting chamber. No glass. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. It looks cool. It looks different. So it might stay around as like conversation piece because there's not enough to talk about in my garage. You know, the walls are bare and the rafters are bare. No, it's all full of lanterns. So That's exactly what I need, is another conversation piece. This has got, I don't even know. I'm not familiar with these at all. It looks like a pressure relief valve of some sort. We got our pump. Locks in a little differently than a Coleman. I think this is our fill. I don't know. I still don't even know what this is. I think it's a Hippolyte. Something rattling in there. Yep, Hippolyte. So maybe we'll do a video on it. I will be clueless in that video. Maybe that'll be fun. Just see, with no research, can I get it to run without the glass? I love these things. 502 single burners. Found it's pretty clean on the whole thing's pretty clean. I don't think anyone used it that much. A to 71. I have ones that run great in much worse condition. Well, check valve's bad, and it's full of, it smells like a mixture of good kerosene and rancid varnish gas. So we're gonna have to tear this one down and scrub it up. That pickup tube's probably not gonna be in great shape. One of my current favorites for some reason is the Thermos. Got another one of these. This one's pretty cool because it's got the Thermos glass. Inside's clean. Everything moves, it's free. I checked it out. But yeah, that, I don't know if you can see it. So it's not Coleman glass, it's Thermos glass. And it's in like robin's egg blue, baby blue, whatever. Don't have a ton of that glass, so that's fun. Sparker works, nice addition. They're not super hard to come by, but they're usually froze up. This one was a dirt mall find, and pretty stoked. The inside, this is a 242B. Don't have a lot of those. Inside is like brand new. Somebody spray painted the outside, which doesn't make sense because this appears to be a nickel plated fount. So I don't know if it's got some rust. I can't really see anything, but they spray painted it for some reason. I'm gonna strip it off, see what we end up with. Valve wheel, the Bakelite valve wheel has spray paint too, so that's a little bit of a challenge. To get off of the Bakelite, that's alright, it'll be fun. It's almost winter, I need projects. Something kind of different. There's a few of those today. I don't collect stoves, I don't buy them on purpose. If I do, they're usually pressurized, which makes this little sterno package really odd. Today was 20% off at the Dirt Mall, and sometimes you just gotta make bad choices. No, it looks really cool. Very 70s graphics. We've got, I'm not gonna, it's like one of those cans of worms. I'm never gonna get it all back in. But even the packaging for the fuel is in here. And you know, just really good graphics. It'll look good on a shelf. It was 20% off and the price was right. So, and it's a little gap filler. And there's 2 cans of sterno in here and they're full. Very 70s looking orange. Kind of looks like the Tupperware logo on them. So if I ever need a can in a pinch, we've got it. So this one is fun. The Major. 236. Yep, 236. Sunrise Green Globe. It is cracked. It's not broken. So the glass will be used for display only. I'll probably get a new Chinesium globe to actually run it the couple of times I'll run this. Nickel's really good. On the fount, collar looks nice. Cap is tighter than hell. I haven't opened this up yet. There we go. Might need a new gasket. Yeah. Inside's got a little bit of rust. A little bit. Someone did a patch job. There is white gas in there, so their patch is holding. Yeah. We got a bolt and solder job there on the bottom. But these are really hard to find these days, and it's just nice to get one. And this came in the big package deal, which made the price right. There are some pieces I'm going to be selling out of this to recoup what I spent, make it a little easier. Everyone's favorite, Coleman 275. We got a standard red letter globe on here. Actually, I think I fired this one up already. Yep. Yes, because yeah, I didn't. This is the one I ran. This thing runs great. Everyone hates these. It seems like people are turning over a leaf with them, but yeah, not super popular. This thing runs great. I didn't do anything but put a little bit of white gas in it because it was pretty low. So yeah, it'll probably go in rotation for around the ranch. And eventually end up on a shelf. We have, ooh, this one's actually fun. Even though I'm not keeping this. I do not collect the Peerless, is an L43S. So someone did a really good job on a repair on this. The burner frame is brazed back together all the way around, but they did a nice job. It's clean. I haven't lit it, but everything works. It has pressure, but they broke off the Bakelite valve wheel. So this has a volume knob off an amp, like a cast aluminum. I'm gonna call it, I don't know yet, but it's probably not gonna stick around. I'm probably gonna sell this one. I don't keep these. I don't light them. They're a pain, and they just don't do a lot for me. The wing fuel caps are cool, but you gotta pick what you collect or you'll just end up with a pile, and that's not good for you or the stuff. We got another one coming up behind. This one will make somebody happy though. This one is made for the Sears and Roebuck company. Everything moves. It looks like it's, and I'm not super familiar with these because I don't collect them, but it looks like maybe an Amish conversion. I know they like to put the bicycle pump valves on there. Wing fuel cap. It's pretty clean. I'm gonna give somebody a good deal on this and hopefully fill a gap in their collection. We'll see. I love Sears, made by Coleman. We have, this is always a treat, 200A, and I didn't even notice that till just now. This is a Canadian 200A. That makes it my first Canadian 200, which is pretty cool. She's rough. It's got some rust in it. You can tell the Canadians by the cleaning lever being that little teardrop loop, and the lettering's raised instead of stamped in. Well, this is stamped too, but from the backside. The American manufactured ones are stamped from the outside. Looks like it's been on fire, so we know it's a good one. Yeah, actually really stoked about this now. It's pumping. I've done nothing. I picked this up twice. Once to put it in the truck, once to pull it out. With most of this. That's stuck, so that's good. Yeah. Oop. Yeah. We're gonna have to evapo rust and Caswell that fount. That's alright. Once they're back in stock, I'm told towards the end of next month. Nice piece there. Let's dig into part of that bulk. Was also junk boxes, parts boxes, sorry, not junk, parts. So this says pre-weigh parts. Probably not much I'm gonna keep out of here. Just some little bits, bunch of, actually this is Coleman. That's garbage. Quarter 20 nuts, not much. That's I think I said Peerless earlier, pre-weigh. Valve assembly, pump assembly, burner manifold, burner screen. Yeah, this is all gonna go to one of my friends that deals in these, because I don't. And a little bag of trash. That came free. And then, ooh, yep, this is cool. I saw this earlier. 200A black band. In decent condition. It'll clean up. It's got a little patina, little rust, but it should buff out pretty nice. Another 200A frame rust. 200A, yeah. I always need more of those for Frankensteins and repairs. Newer burner assembly. Cool. Ooh. An R55? No. It is a Rotogen for a lamp. It's stuck. It might be screwed up. These are a pain to rebuild. You basically just gotta put a new wick in them. Oh, there we go. Rototype generator box. That's probably pushing close to 100 years old. 220E color, another soup can color. That looks like a, actually I need that. That looks like a Thermos valve assembly. I don't know what this is off the top of my head. 275 bale, brown fuel cap, a couple other, oh, I have this in my shopping cart on oldcolemanparts.com right now. And sorry, Old Coleman Parts, I don't need it anymore. Not even making that up. I literally have been waiting to get enough parts together to make an order. This is the top part of the burner frame for a 200, and mine's, I need one. And some other burner tube pieces, screws, box of junk. And I love it. Speaking of junk, oh, this is rough. Oh, this is really rough. This is so rough, I want to put it back together. Inside of the font's good. Alright, this is a mess. Fuel cap's missing, valve wheel's missing, generator's missing. That's really stuck. And the bale has some kind of like grounding wire nut bolt thing. This thing is garbage. And I'm definitely gonna make it run. Oh, and the threaded rod in the top is busted off in a way that my welding buddies would cringe if I came and said, hey, I need you to weld a nut on there so I can get that out. Cool technique if you don't know about it. So, yes, this is the level of trash where I'm excited about it. 5 of 61. So, we gotta see that run again. We have this is throwing me off. I keep looking at this one. 220D. Something, just comment if you see what I'm missing. I can't put my finger on it, but something just looks different. I got a bunch of 220Ds. I love them. Everything's free. It moves. Got white gas in it. White gas, yep. Smells good, looks good. But something just, I don't know, maybe it's too clean. I've got cleaner ones though, so I gotta put it side by side. Is it Canadian? Nope, made in Wichita, Kansas. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm looking for even more gold than this pile already has. Speaking of gold, black gold. I have never found a black band in the wild. I see them on eBay all the time. So this is a black band that I now own. They only made these not long, 8 months I think, something like that. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will say down in the comments. But yeah, haven't found one in the wild. Like I've said a million times, I don't do a lot of the eBay, and I'm not gonna pay that much for a 200A when I got a couple dozen of them. So really excited to find one in a bulk deal. Awesome. And you know, she's by most higher end collectors standards rough. It's a lot of porcelain loss. I'm gonna fire it up and I'm gonna use it, and if it rains or something, I'm still gonna dry it off. I'm gonna treat it well, but I'm also gonna run it, because at the end of the day I like to run pretty much everything that does run. We've got a pretty nice 220E. Yeah, all the raw metal bits look pretty nice. I actually think I know whose collection this came out of before it came from the collection that I got it from. Fuel cap's wrong. Inside is really nice. A little bit of paint loss on the top here. This thing, this might become just a regular workhorse. I bet you it just fires up right now. Well, I'm not gonna light it. I light everything new outside. Don't light anything you don't know inside. Yep, builds pressure. Send in fuel. This thing's gonna be a really nice runner for around the property. This is probably the rarest light making device in my collection. I guarantee you none of you have one. If you do have one, it's not the same. I have a different variant. I'm gonna call 101. This is, I know there's a term for these. You take an old liquor bottle, you put kerosene in it, and you run a wick through it. We were helping somebody move. They asked if we wanted this, and I was like, hell yeah. Grand Marnier, that's it. And it's even like not the regular bottle, it's got some like gold pen looking stuff, and it's got a pumpkin and grapes and stuff. So, yeah, it's full of kerosene. And I think it's cool, so it's gonna go on the shelf with the lanterns. Yeah, guarantee none of you have the exact same model. I'm gonna call this the GM1. We got another exciting one here. Another 220 soup can with no valve wheel, no fuel cap. Oh, this one's missing the pump too. Sweet. Parts lantern. Always need parts. Oh, there's a sparker though. And it works. It's the best part of it. The, yeah, sparker's worth it. It's worth $8. Alright, we're gonna go on to another one I know very little about. But this is what appears to be a unfired butterfly. Kerosene. It's got a big wick, or mantle on it. Oh, I didn't even know that. The fuel cap is also a pressure gauge. Those folks across the pond. I don't even know how to take this off. We're not going to break it. Really nice, dusty. It says butterfly in like 5 places. Did they date code these? I don't know. Not like a Coleman. So I know nothing besides it takes kerosene, it lights up, and it's got a big old warning label on it. Looks cool, it's different. I don't know. Part of the deal. I gotta get excited about it. Alright, so here is another kerosene. This one I think is actually worth cleaning up and keeping on deck. I think it was like an 05. Yep. October of 05. Anytime there's a crisis, anytime FEMA comes in, hurricane, earthquake, whatever, flood, the white gas flies off the shelf. Kerosene is usually at the gas station on the pump. I've kind of wanted to have just a known good kerosene runner in case of that. This is new, it's clean, it's all there other than the glass, and surprisingly You can get, it's beautiful inside. You can get the glass for these, the Chinese glass, really cheap. I think it's $25 as of 2023 on oldcolemanparts.com. A lot of the parts are interchangeable with what I have. I would just feel good having one of these around, so I think that's going to be a priority. We got another really exciting one here. This is a 220E with no valve wheel and no fuel cap. So this one's actually, it's pretty clean. I got a bunch of not 220, did I say 220E? It's not 220E, it's a J or something. Newer 70s, 69, nice. I got some vents that were different colors, so I'm looking for nice ones of these to paint up, clean up, and then do some projects with the other vents. So this is actually a blessing to have right now. This one's fun. A Burns-O-Matic. Horizontal, these guys are goofy, I like them. But this one is branded JC Higgins, so that's cool. It's got an empty tank, but I do have a source to refill these, so I keep them. Top nuts rusted on, so that's good. Honestly, I'll probably take the glass off this and throw it on a 200. So, yeah, good glass. And a milk crate full of junk. 220E vent, 200JH, I don't know. It's too new for me to get really excited about. 288 collar, couple crusty soup can collars, burner frame, more JHK, not K, burner frame parts. $200 burner frame, that's nice actually. Frame. Fount, something newer. Ooh, 200 bale, 200-ish bale. Sparker. Holy crap, it works. John. Oh, 252 frame rest. Collar, frame rest. Wow, this thing looks like it was painted and never used. Doing camera checks, we're having some technical difficulty. Turns out when you use a photography camera for filming, it doesn't always behave how you want it to. But that's alright. Thank you, brother, for the camera. My first couple of videos were on a smartphone and he was like, no. So, gave me this. Still figuring it out though. Well, figure out. Milk crate full of parts. Ooh, we got a lot of good stuff on the table now. This is the one I'm most excited about, and it's silly, but I'm gonna run the hell out of this. This is the worst condition Avocado Sears, I think, in the whole wide world. It's probably not true, but that means I can take some steel wool to this, I can knock off the heavy rust, I can put some urethane on it, I can throw a vent on it, and I do not feel bad about running this. But when I'm in the woods chainsawing or you know, having a fire or whatever, I can look over and I still have an avocado out there. So, really stoked. Check valve rod is gone, I think. It's rusted to hell. I actually have looked in this one already. Inside it's okay. It'll clean up really nice. Outside is trashed. The frame is trashed. Everything's stuck here. So it's going to be a lot of work as far as a Coleman goes. Oh, cleaning rod does move. But I have all these parts. And I'm just going to shine it up and I'm going to use it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. That's probably the priority out of the pile. And since I'm a professional, we got a 202, aka the professional. These are great. Everything that was steel is stainless on these. These have gotten god-awful expensive. This guy already checked it out a little bit. Pumps up, it runs. It's got a big whiskey dent on the back, but that's all right. It's professional. It's gonna keep going. Don't quit. I already have one, but I'm a real professional, so I have two now. I love it. This one is most likely gonna stay in my possession. So, and I just love 200s. It's basically a 200, just, you know, lots of stainless. A couple things different. And yes, the color is correct. It is a 202. So, that's nice. Then, we've got, I believe this is a B, 242 B. Let's see here. Or, sorry, C. I got B on the brain. Yeah, 242C. Big old hole in the collar. It's not the roughest one I have, but it's definitely not the nicest. Inside's pretty decent. It's okay for, you know, when did they quit making these? Early 50s, I think. So, you know, it's 200 years old. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. I don't jump up at the 242s, 242Cs. I don't know why. A lot of guys consider them to be the best ever. This is my second black band, because once you find one, whoa, she's ready to roll. White gas, clean inside, black band, heavy paint loss on top. Everything moves. I mean, it's 200. Looks like it's got an old silk light on there, though. Well, that's interesting. The silk light has broken on the generator and looks like it's melting it, so it needs some work. Good winter project. I just gotta pick up some more generators. Having trouble deciding. I have been almost ready so many times to buy one of these off eBay. You cannot see it against the desk. This is a folding stand, aluminum folding stand for your cooler, or you put a piece of wood on it to make a table. I'm just looking at the cartoons here, which are the instructions. Or you unfold it and you put a stove on it. I've really wanted one to throw a stove. We use a backpack to cook bacon outside sometimes. And so that's why I wanted one. Found it at the dirt mall, 20% off. I'm feeling like we got ripped off though, because it was way cheaper. $4.88 when it was new. It was a little bit more than that today. Another junk box. They just keep coming. 8 of 77 fount. It says hole on top. I don't think that's because they were a big Courtney Love fan. I'm assuming this thing's got a pinhole somewhere. This was actually an eBay score. I needed one of these for a project. It's a North Star fuel cap. Came in the mail. I figured I'd throw it into this pile. These are expensive. eBayers. It's just a fuel cap. It's not worth 30, 40 bucks. So take them down in price. I want more. 220 burner assembly. Ooh, this is labeled. Diamond 103G. I don't know what that is. Cool collar though. Ooh. Well, no, that won't fit a Coleman. So, I got some Diamond 103G parts. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'm assuming this is a vent, also off a Diamond 103G. I don't know, it's not Coleman. I don't think it's AGM or anything like that. Ooh, mouse poop. That came free. 220. Wow, this thing is thin. Also assuming this is from a Diamond. It vaguely sounds familiar. I don't know. Probably not something I need to keep. I'll keep this. I need that. Actually, based on this box, it looks like someone was going to take all the diamond parts and put it onto the Courtney Love fount. The whole fount. Courtney Love was whole, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, I have no idea what this is. Another... Oh, is this a Diamond 103G? It might be. Kinda. This has got the goofiest little generator. It's really... tapers down really small on the bottom. Actually, I think this is the Diamond. It's Montgomery Ward. Came out of Chicago, I think. Square valve wheel's cool. It's just not my cup of tea. So, let's look inside though, because that comes off. Pretty solid for it, you know, based on looking on it, and it's old, and it's pretty clean inside. The nickel and the copper plating that the nickel stick to is there. It's not really rotted. Actually, is it even steel? No, it's not steel. The flashlight is magnet rechargeable. That's steel. The fount is not. So I don't know what it is. It's neat. And we've got an old Coleman here. So it's got pressure. It's got a rotogen that definitely looks like an R55. External pump, you got to actually have your bicycle pump. It's not a bicycle pump, but it looks like kind of an old-timey one. Needs a little cleaning, but I think this will be fun. This is old. They actually stamped the vent, Coleman, and she's a little beat up. Let's see. So it says Coleman here. Coleman Lamp Company, Wichita, Kansas. Real thin too. All nickel plated, which I recently had someone tell me that you can't nickel plate a vent. Somebody didn't tell Mr. Coleman that back in the day, that you can't do that. So this one was fun. Propane bubble. I saw these, I always liked them. I was super excited when I found this because I was gonna change this out and I was gonna go get it refilled at the local propane filling place, which I just found out went out of business. So now I gotta find an alternative method because I want to use this. If you change this out and you get it re-hydro tested by a professional, they will refill them. So pretty stoked about that. Gotta find a new source. My local place just up and close their doors. But yeah, super cool. These are expensive. You don't really want to buy them off eBay. They're a pain to ship. I believe you can, I might be wrong, but I think you can only ship propane tanks ground, so a lot of people don't even want to screw with it. This is cool. We got another 275. Here, sticker just fell off. That's all right. It's got the picket fence globe. That's always nice to see. I'm gonna just throw the sticker back in there because we're gonna fix it, glue it back on. It's dirty. It's in pretty decent shape though. Seems like most of these I find have heavy paint loss on top. This one doesn't. Inside looks good. Stored with white gas. So this is a good candidate to get running if I'm not scared that day of breaking the picket fence globes, because they're getting up there. I did not even check the date on this one yet, because I've been lately. The adjustable with broken glass. I think I've got some glass. Beautiful inside, like looks like it just came off the shelf. So that's cool. This will be a fun little runner or gift for somebody that needs a runner. 9 of 90. September, yeah. So close. We got a real goofy one. A lot of people don't even know about this. This is not the propane one. This is a plastic coffee maker that you are supposed to put over an open flame. Do have the instructions. We're gonna need those. So in all practice, it works just like a coffee maker, but instead of an electric element, it's just got a big cavity on the bottom made out of steel. But guys, this is plastic. this thing's gonna burst into flames. And then I'm gonna be mad because I'm not gonna have my coffee. I don't wanna break it. Yeah, so we're totally gonna make a video about this. It's terrifying. Made in China for Coleman. Glass made in Germany. That's odd, actually, because, wow, this is disgusting. Price was right. I need it for an experiment. Was not going to pay the eBay price on it. Found it for the right price today. Actually, I was going to leave it. But here it is. Yeah, so goofy little thing you don't see often. I don't think they made them for a while, and it's probably because, just going out on a limb here, people were setting their coffee makers on fire. Yeah, we'll go with this. I'm not a lamp guy. These are cool though. The 159s. Yeah, 159X. R55 generators. It's nice to see them on here. R55 means $55. Pressurized. And it looks like it's seen a lot of use. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the amount of use this looks like, and the fact that it's still pressurized and everything, I'm gonna say this came out of like an Amish household where it was used right up until it wasn't. Maybe they upgraded to propane, something like that. I don't know, but lots of like hand wear where you would be holding it. Heavily worn. And because I'm not a lamp guy, I got two of them. I do have one of these in like called, you know, our hangout room, our chill room. I do have a really nice one in there on display. Actually, I think you guys have seen it in one of these Pickens videos. Just because it's in really good shape and it's, you know, decoration. Looks good. But again, heavy handwear, pressure. I believe these were used forever in someone's home until they got sold off at an auction or something. Could be completely wrong. We've got another, we're just gonna say not Coleman, Montgomery Ward. No, this is an Akron lamp company. Square valve, that's cool. This one also, not steel. So, yeah, I'm not holding on to these guys. I gotta kick some stuff down the road, and they were part of that package deal. Oh, this one looks like it might be really nice inside. That is incredible. That is incredibly clean inside for how not it is on the outside. That's weird. It almost looks like a wood grain. Just looks like someone put a wrench on it. Oh, stink bug fell out. It's dead. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll pass that one down the road. Somebody else. Wow, a lot of dirt and dust came off all of these. And then, again, like the black bands, when it rains it pours. Got another 242. This one I actually played with. I gotta pull the check valve out. It seems to be leaking a little bit. Not super bad, but a little bit. But yeah, pretty clean. Everything moves. Thing will fire right up. 242B. Pretty nice. Someone polished it down to the brass. Not what I would do, but I'm not offended when I see it. You know, it was a different time. Someone was trying to freshen up. They're maybe not quite antique. But the collar on this one is really nice. The frame rest collar. Oh, and this one is, yeah, stamped sport light. So this might be the B I end up keeping. It's a good piece. It's cracked on top and stuff, but I don't know. It looks like someone actually tried to take care of it, cleaned it, kept it nice. So the last piece is really big. It's not a camper, but it is big. So we got to reset the camera, and then I'll see you guys in a second. All right. Here it is. I don't know why I bought this. So as far as I know, these are typically Amish made. 2.5 gallon, 3 gallon propane tanks. They weld a tube on it, fitting, put all the burner bits on here. I did put on the frame when I got this home because I want to make it lantern style. I don't know why I bought this. I wanted one to play with. I don't know that I'm keeping it. This thing will burn forever on tank gas, that's for sure. Pump it up with a bicycle pump. I don't know, it's fun. I'm gonna play with it. It was dirt cheap at a dirt mall. Dirt mall, like, you know, it's a cross between like a flea market and an antique store. I keep saying that. I don't know if everyone knows what I mean. So, yeah, I'm going to put a green hat on it, some glass, maybe use it outside a couple times. We joked about making it our Christmas tree. And then, I don't know what. It's big. It takes up a lot of valuable space. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But it's fun. It's going to be fun to play with. I might get some decals cut, say Coleman. As far as I can tell, the only thing on this that is Coleman is the burner frame that I put on. So everything is just a little bit different. The valve wheels, weird, everything. Maybe the generator is Coleman? I don't know. I think Leacock might be the one who makes parts for this. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. So yeah, if any of you guys got a great idea of what I should do with this, let me know in the comments. Because right now, besides throwing a hat and some glass and straightening it up a little bit, maybe I'll cut the bail off. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. Definitely going to use it a couple of times. Thanks for joining me on another one of these Coleman Pickens videos. I love making them. I love buying this stuff. I'm running out of room, guys. So I say this at the end of every one. I don't know how many more of these we're going to do of any, you know, substantial numbers. But I keep seeming to make them. So, I don't know. Definitely, as we get into the winter months and life slows down, I'm going to be doing more Frankensteins, more cleanups, restorations, putting stuff together from parts. I got that Sears Avocado in this lot that I'm really excited to throw together. and just use. I got enough parts to almost put together a 252. I know somebody who would love that for Christmas, so that's probably going to be a video. All kinds of stuff. Making things. Don't want to give away too much yet. Stay tuned. If you like these, subscribe. Because even though I say I'm not going to do too many more, I just seem to keep making them. And yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.